Hey everybody, it is Tuesday here in Cypress, Texas. So I went through the Built to Exit podcast with Jason Cisneros the fourth time this morning. Took notes again. And the main, and then I compared that to the Talent War Group podcast. So that there's videos on it, but they haven't done anything for a bit. Ron Culpepper was one of the panelists. He's a retired Navy SEAL Master Chief. I knew him he was a new guy. Isn't that funny? When I got out of the teams. And I liked his brevity. I liked his just clear and concise, right? And but they're talking about macro, so macro first, and then the micro. Now, I'm like, oh, that's really interesting because, there's another way of thinking, and that's the micro first, which means working on yourself first, right? And your skills, and that's kind of what happens a lot in trade schools, right? They're people working on graduating and so they can start making a living, all right. But what the error is when you don't have the big picture first. Now this is what happens, and because I've seen it happen before. You can put a plan together, and you may hit your goal on deadline, but the process didn't look anything like it did when you first came up with the plan. It happened more times than I can tell you. All right. But having that big picture initially is going to keep you disciplined, and it's going to keep you on track for your goals and those little steps that you're taking on the way to the goal. You make sure you're hitting them. Okay, you're progressing every day. All right, and that's important. Okay, and then when you hit that goal, you got to reset. And I'm telling you from experience that I would recommend that you take the time to reset. Don't do it on the spot. I've done many times on the spot. Something really interesting that happens, though. Even those goals I hit, but looking back on it, I wish I would have taken the time to really determine if that's the goal that I wanted or not. Because there's part of your brain that when you really get your heart set on something, get that emotional connection to that goal, there's that part of your brain that continues to hunt. No matter what's going on in your life, you're going to continue to take that trail in that path of your life that's going to get you closest to that goal that you had that deep, heartfelt desire for. And even when you go into beta mode, even when you're in stress mode, which means what happens when you're in stress mode, you can't bring in new information. You can only go with what's already in your subconscious database. That's why it's really hard when you're in a stress mode to come up with a new plan. It's really hard. That's why you need input from other people. You need to take that guidance. You need to seek mentorship. Specifically those people that pull themselves from that whatever situation you're in to a better place, and hopefully maybe in the same place you want to go. So that's what I'm telling you. There is that mechanism in your brain. So you want to make sure you're setting that course to the destination you really want to go. So take the time to reset your goals, even after you accomplish that long desired goal. and reset, but do it strategically. So that is my advice, and that's what I try to help people do. When you go to mybusinessyourbusiness.info, it's specifically designed for people that have a small business or want to start a small business. So hope that helps. Have a great Tuesday.